Feature Friday.
The freshest. Their new comeback. Bangs, bro. Deja vu? My god. Am I biased? Totally. So we're gonna check out vocals, okay?
Waleska wanted to find out what they sounded like live, so I found this compilation that one of you guys sent a while back. So they're quite. This is quite old, but this will be good because then that gives us a chance as well to see them in their latest It's lives and stuff like that. But let's give it a watch.
Yeah, apparently, I would say that they're pretty solid. I don't know why I have such a strong inclination that they would be very good vocalists.
We've never seen them acoustically or anything like that, so... Perfect. Ariana Grande?
Thank you. Next. Thank you.
Quite big men, isn't it? Tall.
Okay. Subin, you know Subin?
They say I move on too fast, but this one go last. Cause her name is Sophie.
You know that's actually very raw and very live.
That's actually so hard.
Wow.
That is so hard. I'm not quite impressed.
She taught me love. She taught me patience. She handles pain. That's it's amazing. Love that I've lost. That's not what I see. Look what I found. No need for searching. And for that I say
thank you.
Thank you. Next. Thank you. I'm so grateful for my end. Thank you. Next. Thank
it's
you.
very raw.
Next. Thank you. I'm so grateful for my thank you. Next.
He's good.
Thank you. Next. Thank you. Grateful for my ex. Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Those vocals were super raw.
Same as this.
I love you.
I think it's edited. I think they're just bringing the vocals forward, you know? Those edits?
Touch me and kiss me.
Well, he's a cappella here.
No. They're sometimes there are editors that take away, they isolate the vocals from the performances.
How?
And it's all, I
How
don't
do
know.
they get the source
AI
audio?
freaking, I don't freaking know. They know from the same video they can isolate the vocals and they kind of like reduce the background noise and it's only vocals forward.
I doubt it would sound like this though, because
I'm telling you, I've heard some witchcraft out there. Whoa. TikTok has proven some witchcraftery to me.
Well, that's interesting. Then,
yeah.
Because what if it like say it's like a music video or something? Mm-hmm. Or would it have to be in a live one?
No, they have done it with. I have seen it done with the old sorts of footage.
But it would still because they don't have access to the source audio, so it would still have the mixing and the overlayering on top of whatever they're stripping.
Don't ask me. It happens.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense though, because then they're altering the audio to make it sound even more raw. Not that wouldn't actually be what even the raw vocals of the person sounded like. Because they don't have access to the source audio. How would that work? How is that possible? Explain it to me!
I don't know. You see, I think that's what's happening here.
Yeah, here they amp up the gain and stuff. Makes sense, but... put a gate, reduce the crowd noise. That makes sense. Fine.
You'll never have to say goodbye.
Ah!
Oh my
that was
God.
a sneeze.
Like the walls are caving in.
See, this is good.
This is like.
Sometimes I give up.
Okay, that cut was fucked.
I thought he was gonna say ceilings.
Blasted.
Okay.
My passions that I threw it all out.
Okay.
I took it from. Gonna find out, but easy word the episode. Easy word the episode. Oh no, walking through the door alone. Easy word the episode. Oh no.
That wasn't a good clip.
No, not at all.
That wasn't a good clip from him.
Nah, not at all.
I also want why I don't know why that would make the compilation, but it's interesting as well how why would he choose to sing that song?
Again, I feel like this is footage that
Real life
is,
moments and
yeah,
spontaneous in the moment. You can't really judge him that hardly.
correct.
I get it.
Also, you have to take into consideration he's probably not hearing himself all that well. So
Yeah, but technically that was really
was
bizarre.
really
Yeah,
not
that's
great.
Yeah, that was really bizarre.
맞춰 자라났나 봐야
Mm-hmm.
나의 맘 타오르는 태양 아래
Chile.
지새기며 녹아가는 회색빛의 빌딩 숲
Yeah, nice.
너무 좋아 어떻게
Nah, bruv.
Oh, yeah. We're under pressure. 7 billion people in the world, you're the fit in. Keep it together. Smile on your face, even though your heart is frozen.
This is also, they're quite young here. Oh, I love this moment. This is where he fucking loses the hair.
He picks his hair. He's like, oh my god, I'm losing it.
So they debuted not long ago from 2020, right? They must have been like a fairly new there. That's really interesting to see what their evolution is. It seems like the product of TXT, like as a band, like as a group, right? They're much more, this is what we've always sort of thought as well. They're much more of like, for sure, a live music experience rather than a purist experience to K-pop. Not, how do I say that? They're much more of a purist K-pop experience where it's like production, sound, dance, rap.
It's an experience.
Yeah, I think they're much more an experience rather than, when you have a group like, for example, let's utilize Mamamoo as a point of reference, right? Like Mamamoo in any of these environments, they're, they are vocal, what do you call them? Marvels. They are like their prowess is really next level in terms of technical ability. So like TXT, do they have that level of like vocal prowess? No, but that's not what TXT is.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's not what they're selling. That was what Mamamoo was selling. As a matter of fact, Mamamoo didn't even know what they were selling for a good while at the beginning, which hence why they struggled at the start. I mean, you can blame that on Rainbow if you wish or whatever the fuck, but it's interesting nonetheless. It's the same as like SES. Do you remember back in the day? And then Red Velvet.
Yes.
Like SES was one of the best vocal groups at the time.
Correct.
No competitors. There were other idols and other singers that were great, right? Then Red Velvet comes out, and they had some of the best at the time. Vocalists, right? There was also the era of Mamamoo. That generation of K-pop is like insane. And now you're sort of in their fourth generation, right? And in the fourth generation, you have like NMIX, right? You have like TXT. What other vocalists are like really good? I guess New Jeans is like fourth, fifth. They're very new.
They're fifth.
But in the only pure vocalists of fourth generation are probably like, technically speaking, some of NMIX singers.
Yes.
I don't know if Kiss of Life is fourth or fifth.
I think they're fifth.
Yeah, because Kiss of Life has like one really interesting.
No, they
member
actually have two very strong vocalists there.
But technically, that does not mean. Look, like. This is the thing with groups and in pop. Not all pop idols in all of the world are going to be technical marvels. Mm-hmm. I would use John Cook as an example. This is why he's such a unicorn. Because technically speaking, he even says it himself. He did not like the coaching sessions. He did not like the rigidness of being a vocalist and having to utilize specific rules and mindsets and frames of work and larynx movements. He wanted to sing how he wanted to sing.
And it worked for him.
Because that's what makes him him. Marvelous. And he is a marvel to listen to. That's not the rule of thumb. Mm-hmm. In pop, what you want is uniqueness, something really recognizable, and there's something that will do good enough in a live environment with the dance and whatever. You don't, obviously, XO, another great example of, you'll start to see the fucking theme with SM. EXO are much more of a technical marvel. The fact that Chen exists and Suho exists, and
actually you can even put NCT into that mixture.
Indeed,
more contemporary to this generation, and definitely more more experimental in their own concept. So in terms of vocal, go ahead.
And it's not like only a label thing, because Hype, played this with 17, like they have some of the strongest vocalists of that generation and even of K-pop right now.
You can even talk about Enhypen as vocalists too.
Enhypen, they're actually incredible singers. TXT's product to me seems to be, again, it could be just a bad compilation. That's right. You guys sent it over. It could not be the best. That's also probable.
That was gonna be my comment.
But it's just like the technical decisions they're sort of making, because you sing the way you will sing anyways, whether it's in a precarious environment or in a bad environment or a good one. But I don't think that they're gonna be like the acoustic-y group you're gonna listen to do a guitar breakdown of their album. No, I think they're the artists you go to watch in a concert, and
to get mesmerized
by the experience. And the songs hit twice as hard. The crowd sings. They sing some other sections. You know what I mean?
And they have awesome songs. Like they have really
some of the
great
best
tracks.
in K-pop at the moment.
Yes, they have really good tracks. And I think in this particular this particular video, I don't think it actually doing them any justice, because you don't need, like Efra said, you don't need to be pristine vocalist in terms of technique. You don't have to be pristine in your technique to be a successful singer, and I think that's important to emphasize, because a lot of people mistake the technicalities with the level of success that a group or a specific singer can get.
Technical prowess does not mean commercial success.
No, not at all. Not even close. Yeah. So in this particular case that we're seeing here, actually, I feel like I haven't yet explored some of their best.
This is Deja Vu live, is it? I know it's a focus cam, but I want to hear it.
This song is so good. Literally so great.
They have some of the best studio music. But you see what I mean? What an experience.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, well, where the fuck's the singing coming from? And it's a focus cam.
It's a focus cam. I love this chorus.
So a very favorable split towards the track.
It's really heavy layers. I like it though, because they're dancing a lot.
Let's have a look. Maybe Yunjun focus. I think it's the same performance.
It's a different sound quality there.
Much more of an experience.
Yeah, definitely. I am intrigued to seeing them in its life.
Yeah, but minimal dancing. You can't
dance like they were just in the focus cam and then sound like that.
No one can.
You can't. Nice. Yeah, that's close. That's closer to what I was expecting.
I'll pay not pay me. I'll pay them any money to watch that. But with a live band. Ironically enough, so they again, this is very interesting. It got even more intriguing, right? Because obviously, in an environment obviously which is more favorable and they're not dancing, they make good decisions vocally and stuff like that. What happens in the live concert though, that is not a band concert, which is much more of what we saw. That would be quite intriguing. That would be a concert I'll be very looking forward to.
Yeah, I would love to see them live. That's my conclusion. I would love to experience that in the moment.
Intrigued. Let us know if you guys enjoyed it. And
Deja Vu, stream it now.